Hello, 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 hello. What is going on? How's everybody doing? Thursday afternoon. And we're doing another design stream because I'm trying to get better at doing some design streams, maybe making some clips. And try to, showcase my design skills a little bit. So let's get into it, because not that we have a busy day, but I have an idea of what we're gonna do. I'm a little tired today for some reason. I got a bit of a headache. So we'll see how long we last. Hopefully we can get through a good hour at least of trying to make some sort of design. What are we going towards? Alrighty. I know, ChatGPT's the devil and whatever. Anyways, I came up with this idea of a brand blitz 1 hour attempt at a brand identity. All I had ChatGPT do was create me a super generic, randomly generated prompt. And here's what it came up with is design a brand identity for a cactus that dances in the energy space drink. The brand's vibe should feel chaotic and use the colors lime green and chrome silver. The logo must include a triangle. From there, I just wanted to come up with a cool name, and the first one that came, I think, is going to be the best option, is Kicking Cactus. I'm gonna grab this, and let's both open a new AI file. To pixels, good. 1920 by 1080. Set it up, send it. And drop this in. That in here. Pop it up. So cactus dances. Energy drink. Lime green and silver, and must include a triangle. Okay, we're calling it Kickin', right? I think you'd have a little kick, no, we kick in, right? Kickin' cac. Okay, right. And then
make it a cocktail on the
fuck, man, this is gonna, how do I? Might work. Let's try it. Hopefully I don't get fucking D-Mac the whole time on YouTube. Alright, simple start. Kicking cactus. Energy drink. I'll download this for a mock-up later. I was looking at like dance poses and cacti. Maybe like a pose like that. Looking up just like silly dance cactuses. There's like this, you know, goofy looking one, but I kind of want to stay away from that. I want to make him look a little more cool. I think I want it to like be a little more adult engaged. And then I started looking up like karate kicks, like a kicking cactus, like something. I think like something like this can be kind of fun. I am wondering, like, if I do a kicking cactus, how I'm gonna do, like, the body and the leg. Here's ones with leg, but it looks like you got fucking... The little pots in here are kind of good too. That one's not bad. Dancing cactus, why does that look... That one's okay. I think this is more the style. It's a horrible photo, I know, but it's like actually like the right pose. Ah, yeah. I know it's a horrible photo, but this is like the pose that we want. Okay. I'm gonna reference this little guy because I think he's kind of the cartoonish style we need, and then I'm gonna go in and like not like a cactus pattern. It's on, but like lime graphics. I don't know. It's gonna give me, yeah, like a pattern though. That's nice, what pattern? And that's not the pattern that I want. I want a little more like, I'm thinking thinking some sort of like not watery, but like a refreshing background. Because he's kind of dancey and vibey. I don't want to, not going like in the full monster, like somewhere in between like monster and Celsius is like kind of what I'm thinking. This one's kind of nice. Kind of like this effect. I know it's not gonna exactly rip it from this one, but that's kind of like an effect that I want, and I think would be and then I must include a triangle as well. I hate that it like does this now. It's just like okay. And there's also wide ones. There's also tall ones. There's also ones that are right angled. Interesting. Oh, okay, that's just the center, I get it. And then there's also ones that are then more, yeah, obtuse and acute. Right? So here's a couple different triangle shapes that we could also try to implement somewhere. So I think I want to take our kicking guy. His face is so bad. I'm just gonna throw some blocks on top of him, to be honest, just to get like the general shape going. Okay. Torso this way. Holding Alt and copying. We're gonna make a real rough. Oops. Sometimes I think I'm in Photoshop and I hit enter when I need to. Also, remember this is a design, a brand Blitz, so we're going quick. We're not naming layers and going deep into that. That's a whole nother process of things. Another one down here. Give me the arm. Make it a little larger. Rotate. Rotate again. This one I am gonna make a little. Or right there. Oh. Make an ankle here. The groin. The groin. Okay, where's his butt kind of go? Just gonna do another quick triangle here. Not horrible, actually. So instead of that's pretty good. I think like his whole arm can come down. We can move this over more. I'm gonna round everything off too, don't worry. I think we're gonna just Command G this and then like, let's see, hold on. Leave that there. Also just gonna try to pen tool this real quick, see how it comes out. And double click over here, make sure our accurate or smooth is a little more up. How do I want to do this? Okay, shoulder, head. gonna cut this off because I think I'm gonna put it in little feet inside pots. Is my plan. We'll see how. A little more blobby. Trying to see which one I can work better. This one kind of already, like, you can kind of see it a little bit more. This one gets lost already for some reason. But like, pull this down. That here. Just shoulder down a little bit more. Grab all this and just like, no. Maybe round it off like that. No, because then it's like too perfect, isn't it? What if we just hit that both with, ooh, okay. Wait, hold on. Give me that, give me that, give me the, not these ones yet. Those two, boom. Yeah, his little puffy arms, oh my gosh. I'll pull these out just a little bit so then I can then just round them in a bunch. The shoulders. I do like the little cheeky butt coming through. This one looks so crazy by the way. Okay, and then I think he does, instead of it just ending here, grab these again, convert. I think it needs a little more thickness. And then it needs another little arm punch. Shift M, combine those shapes. Oh, we're going A, P, and then minus, so I can get rid of that line. I'm gonna come in here, I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna leave this as like a sharp little angle here. Actually, I'm gonna convert it to a round and then make it into a sharp angle, like a little buff arm. Ripped. Oh my gosh, it looks good. Okay, this arm is a little, like, it's got a little too much weight on it. Maybe I can, like, give it a curve in this way. Pull this down just a wee bit. Okay. Looking pretty good. I'm gonna put curve on this one. To slightly fit. We're not gonna make him too chubby. Want to feel healthy drinking an energy drink, right? Chest bigger, and then give him a little. Move his head right here-ish. Okay. And then I think these two can, let's see. I think I'm just gonna put that on there. We're gonna connect that here, and then we're gonna pull it down to like that. Then I'm also gonna put this point on, take that off. Do like this round kind of S shape. And then same thing on this bottom, and we'll kind of match it just a little bit. Really kicking kung fu style. My plan is to put little buckets on the end of his feet. Obviously this can just get like pulled in like that, and then this can go boom boom. Put a little bit on it. A little bend, just so it feels a little more natural. Kinda like it right there actually. Okay. Same thing, we'll put a bend on this just so it's not connecting perfectly straight shapes. Oh my gosh, look at our buff little cactus guy. He's already taken shape. I love it. Okay, maybe this. Let's just Pathfinder. What is this? Add? I think. I don't know. Combines all. Mine is getting rid of some of these awkward points. We're gonna pull him back in just a little bit more. Boom, give that a curve. Give this a handle too, so it's not all perfect, you know? Okay, that's pretty close. I'm gonna make a copy and place it back on top of my guy over here. See if I can... Yeah, see, this needs to like... come in like that? Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna put just a big handle on it. Let's see. Oh, there's probably 2 points right here. No? Where's his hip? His hip's like kind of right here. Okay, then that little groin section like goes right here. And see if this is really necessary. I don't know. Pull that just a little. Like we can have it, but I don't think it needs to be so eccentric. Or what's a word? Where's his thigh and hip meet? Here's his hip, like right here. Watching from India, that's awesome. What's up, India? California here. We're just making, I'm doing a little brand blitz is what I'm calling it. I threw this prompt into ChatGPT to give me some random words in this, and now we're trying to make it into a logo. So we're doing a cactus dancing energy drink with lime green and chrome silver colors, and it must include a triangle. So I named it Kicking Cactus. We're kind of going for this kind of design. I pulled this hilarious looking photo, but his pose was so good, so it works well. So I think we got our little Kicking Cactus guy. I do want to build some like pots for his feet. Whoa. We're gonna do L for ellipse for some reason. Alright, some like right here, but then I think it would cut. leave that there for a second, and then how do we do this? We'll do that. Is this what I want? Let's see. Let's just put that there. This is like the inside of it, and then this would be... Wait, why didn't I pick those up? Alright, and then if I just cheating this a little bit, so I'm just going to scale it up and move it over. Normally I'd probably put an outline around this, and then it would give me a little better of a path to follow. I'm going to grab my pen tool again, and we're just going to draw a little boom. Put a round bottom on it. Then put that right there. Match it up, close it. That kind of looks like a, a pot, right? Alright, I'm gonna grab this piece and this, and then I'm gonna go Shift M again with the shape builder so I can do that, and then just pull this down just a little bit. Bam. Little pot on his foot. I'm gonna drag and copy this one over here, then I'm just gonna kind of maybe make it a tad bit smaller. Still gotta add like the spikes and details to them a little bit more. But I do want to make sure it works in black and white. It would be nice to actually keep it that way. Once again, this is just a quick tutorial. I would rather do this in with a outline and get it more perfect, more perfected. I might just do it for this foot though. It's kind of weird compared to this one. And I think I gotta tilt it a little bit too. I'm gonna pull this guy back out just a little bit. Just gonna delete all of the points in here. Whoops. Like these, delete them, and then I'm gonna grab my pen tool, connect that back, grab this, put it to his foot again. I'm gonna go R to like rotate just a little bit so it's pointing up the tad. Let's make his foot look better, his ankle, I guess. Grab the pot again, and then right there, look good. I'm gonna make it just a little bit smaller this time, and then we're gonna scale it back up because once again I'm doing this the lazy way. Shift M, make sure that's still there, and then grab these pieces. I'll just scale it up just a wee bit. That's pretty close. Okay, so I don't love it, this little booty cheek part going down here. What's happening? His thigh looks like massive. I think this leg feels like too long, too high. Just gonna kind of bring all this up. It's like he's like anatomical. It's anatomical in like some spots, but others he's more goofy looking. Just gonna move these just a little bit so it's not like so perfectly rounded everywhere. Maybe I get rid of this. We want to simplify. Oh. Took his socks off. Fine is we're gonna simplify this corner over here too a little bit more. I still like this little buffness. I'm gonna grab these, hit R, and rotate them just a little bit down here. I think, yeah, that does feel a little better that I pull that in. It doesn't feel like he's so buff with it. I pull this in more? No. I like this one sharp, like going into it should be sharp, but like other parts of it should be round. Oops, no, did I move him? Fuck. Needs to be a little bigger. That's good. I feel like it can be a bit wider. You know, I'm not the best illustrator. Looks a little better, I think. I think this needs to like match up a little more right here. There we go. It looks like it runs through him a bit more. I do graphic design for a living. I'm freelancing currently, but I've worked with a couple different agencies over the last few years. I do have a link down below that should go to my website, kato4designs.com, if you wanted to check out some of my professional work. So yeah, I do that, and then I've been trying to stream on the side a little bit and play some video games and have fun making clips and stuff. Okay, that feels like a cactus now. Yeah. But yeah, so most of my professional designs are more marketing material, lots of event signage and advertising, and I have a few logos that I've built over the years. So I have done logos, you know, but I wouldn't call myself a logo designer necessarily, even though it's probably one of my most favorite things to design is a logo. Even though I do like doing posters too, it's hard to say. Alright. We got this. We got something here, right? Okay, I think I'm gonna pause on like the illustration side of it. I'm gonna grab this and kind of just figure out like a lockup real quick and maybe some a cool typeface. I have a lot over here. I really hate how I have my panels set up. Control class. Leave it. Nope, there it goes. Okay. I want something kind of funky, you know. This is for an energy drink, so we can go a little wild with it. I don't want, like, this is almost getting to like kind of the right direction. I have a lot of kind of digital looking fonts. What's like maybe like a handwritten would be kind of good too. Ooh, wait a minute, I kind of like that. Is graphic a right career option for me? Ooh. I mean, it is tough out there right now. I'm gonna be honest. Especially with like AI and, you know, other programs like Fiverr and like Redbubble and Etsy that they sell their work for like so cheap. I don't know, the value of design seems to have fallen in the last few years. Everybody thinks that they can do it for themselves cheaper and easier. So it is tough. There's a lot of competition in the market. A lot of really good, you know, like you can go to school and you can learn all the trades of, you know, Illustrator and Photoshop and InDesign and After Effects and Premiere and Lightroom, and you can learn all that, but like you also do need to have like a certain eye for it already. And I don't even know if I really had that eye. I think it's also just years and years and years of practice to be able to obtain that eye. But I think if you have like a style, if you think like you can probably tell if you have a style already. It will be much easier if you have like a certain style, I think. But then there's the other side of it that's like if you can master more disciplines, like I can make a kicking cactus energy drink, but I can also make a candle, like, you know, more feminine design too. So understanding the design kind of helps you stand out. If you can find a job like within a company, that's where it's at right now. I think freelancing is a little tough unless you have like good clients already. But that's just my take as someone who's still trying to figure it out, only 5 years out of high school, or not out of high school, out of college. Not 5 years. When did I graduate? It was 2020, wasn't it? It's crazy. Maybe he's in the middle more. Last week I did run through my like portfolio real quick. I could do that again if, actually it was on Tuesday that I did that, but I could do that again if we want. Showed some of my old work. Ooh, maybe if it's in a circle. Hold on. So L, we're gonna draw an ellipse here. I'm gonna turn it to outline. I'm gonna just delete the bottom. I'm gonna grab kickin', Command X. I'm gonna wait till this little squiggly line pops up and then you can click on it and then bam. Command V, paste your kickin' in there. We're gonna drag this over. Okay, same thing, except we're gonna go V and rotate it upside down, and then there's a little line that shows up. It says you can flip it to the inside. Grab cactus. Now it looks tighter, so we're gonna make. Oh. Wonder if you can like. If I lower, not setting the leading, but the height, I can go negative, right? There we go. Put it like kind of somewhere right in the middle. Looks good. Kicking cactus juice. I really like this font. Active. They're all active. Grotesque. I'll just put it as like a medium. I'm just gonna copy this again. Command X. Paste this in here. Make it much smaller. What about like energy juice, energy, natural, and natural energy juice. I want to make this circle a little bit wider. Being lazy again. Pull that down. Ugh, that looks ugly as fuck. A little smaller, just trying to like match the curve a little bit more. There we go. Curving and space of it. It's also make kicking bigger, kicking cactus juice. Which software should I start my design journey for a beginner? Photoshop and Illustrator are key. If you can master Photoshop and Illustrator, then you can like build anything you want out of that. Illustrator is going to be all your vector artwork. So these are vectors. So these lines, I can draw this line, right? Put a stroke on it, and I can zoom into it forever, and it's always going to be just this black bar. Even if I put it at let's see, this helps putting it at 45. Canva works too. Canva's a good start for free. I know there's other free options because I also know Adobe's freaking expensive. Canva's a good option, but I just wouldn't rely on the templates too much, because just pulling in other people's templates is not really, you know, graphic design. Yeah, so like vector shape, right? If we go into Photoshop and only put that 72 pb. Yeah. Well, you probably know what vector and rasterize are. Put a line, put a black stroke on it, and I come into here. So Photoshop is for your photo manipulation, and Illustrator is for your vector artworks. So if you're thinking that you want to do more like logo design and typography driven stuff, then I would go and learn Illustrator or any sort of vector free Illustrator option alternatives. Affinity Designer. I've heard of other ones. I even was like looking into getting rid of Adobe. There's other ones that are closer to Illustrator than Canva, but Canva works too. I mean, you're not gonna be able to. I don't know if you can like draw something like this in Canva. It might be a little more difficult. But you can do all the same things, laying out typography and color and all that good stuff. Alright, I like this. I'm liking this so far. Kind of, what's the Cactus Cooler? Kind of thinking Cactus Cooler vibes. So how do they? Theirs is like a crazy type. Really fun and eccentric. Lots of bright colors. Both, yes. There's a lot of intricacies, and I think there's a lot of base tools just to like help you do basic things, but it can get very intricate because people need to be able to build more intricate designs, and then I think stacking things on top of each other really help. Like stacking the different effects. Alright, we gotta figure out how. What if I put this in outline mode? Does it looks dumb? How am I gonna make this what I want? Also, I need to give him like little spikes too. Alright, we'll come into the pen tool. Bump up the outline a bit more, come into stroke, I'm gonna put it on the outside. What's going on over here? Okay. Then I'm gonna try to draw some little spikes here. It's gonna look good is the question. Right now I have it in outline mode. I'm gonna click to fill. How did they do it? Really tiny and straight, okay. Not vertical. Like thin little pinpricks is what we need. Maybe a little larger so it doesn't get like lost is what I'm hoping. I think like if I just make a brush or a pen it might be better. Let's see. If I just go boop, boop. Oh, pen. And then stroke. Profile. Pointy. A little chunkier. And a lot shorter. Alright, so I'm just gonna draw a couple spikes going out everywhere. Cost of living, yeah. Cost of living is crazy here. Rent's insane. Trying to get any food, it's gonna cost you like $20 to $30 for a meal. $8 for a cup of coffee. I think it's like $5.50, almost $6 for a gallon of gas right now. It's crazy. We're scraping by. Luckily, I have a wonderful wife and partner that also has a job, so we're able to make our ends meet. But you also get paid fairly decent out here, like from the jobs that I was doing. I was getting paid fairly decent. Like my first job out of college, I was getting like, I think I was getting 27 an hour, which is like fairly decent for out of college design job. Then my last job, I was making close to like 70 a year. Freelance has been much less than that, but it also gives me a lot more flexibility and freedom and get to choose projects that I want to work on and who I want to work with and when I want to work. Alright, so we're selecting all of these points. I'm going to hit I for the eyedropper tool, and that did not work at all. Okay. We're going to come back over to stroke, put this on, and now we're going to go back and fix them all. Looks like thorny and not... They're all too thick, aren't they? Too horny, baby. Yeah. Sorry. That was my horrible Austin Powers impression. Okay, those look more pin pricky, natally. I don't. What's the word? Pull these in a little bit more so they're not hanging off the edge here. But yeah. It's also crazy when the whole world's like kind of burning down right now and I'm just like standing over here like, anybody need a logo? I'll do your logo for your business. Like, bro, nobody's starting businesses right now. But there are businesses that just keep running. They just go. They don't care what the future lies. They're like, we're gonna be here the next day. And those are the ones that I work with right now, so. Come to India. Everything is so cheap. Come. I can't leave California. I love it here. It's way too much. And it's just like the epicenter of like everything. It is culture. Man, I'm so worried that all these little details are gonna get so lost. I need something more simple. Well, we've already come to our first hour. Okay, that looks better already. Oh, gosh. Okay, grab everything. Delete that. Not delete, but trying to unselect all those, okay. Yeah, like this looks like thorns, but I think it might work. What happens if I put it like, oh. I'm gonna draw some sunglasses on this guy. I'm gonna grab just a simple square tool. We're gonna go here, here. Throw a little round on it. Yeah. Okay, then throw that there. That's too thick. Well, actually, boom, flip them around. Ha ha ha. It would be nice to give them like frames. Okay, hold on, back it up. Put those back here. Flip that around. Grabbing both of these, Command C, Command F, and then I'm going to do the outline, and then I'm going to come over to here. This is your appearance panel, effects, path, offset path. We'll just do that. Just one pixel, actually. We'll do two. Let's go right there. And then I grab another, put it on like a 30-ish degree angle. Make another copy. This is gonna be like a little reflection that I'm gonna crop out of both of these here. What? Why is it? RuPaul. Oh, there's tons of good design colleges in California. So many. Tons of great ones up north. I don't know a lot of the names of, but I do remember looking up there. And then Art Center of California, one of the most renowned art schools is in California. So many like famous artists and creators have come out of Art Center. I know people that went to like Otis is another big one, and Woodbury. Those are all up in Los Angeles. I went to Laguna College of Art and Design, so Laguna Beach. It was actually a really small school, but it was nice and like a niche community, you could say. Expand. Okay. Is it? I was doing that. Oh, because it was grouped and I did it to both of them? Is that what happened? What? Man experience, there we go. Okay, there we go. Shift M. Here, get rid of that. Okay, I guess that's not it still. I don't wanna... Hold. Ah, all in a group. So yes, to answer your question, lots of highly accredited art schools out here, whatever you're looking for, if it's like film or illustration or game design or, you know, classic art too. They still teach that. Alright, here we go. And then add a stroke, path, offset path. Okay. And then we'll draw our reflections again. See if it works this time. It was something because I had it like grouped. It's a little big. But it's gonna, yeah, it's gonna do that, which is not what I want exactly. Object, expand. Okay, okay. Now I can just grab that and this. Shift M, chop. I think this might be a little too much. Actually no, it looks good. Now I just gotta undo it so I can do it to the other side as well. Ah, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Grab that. Shift M. M. This. Not you. Shift M. Nope. And I can add my little block in there. Oh yeah, these are looking cool. Alright, now we grab all this. Command G. Stupid. His class is like so ridiculous. Oh man. Let's pull the glasses off just for a second. I'm gonna grab my pencil tool again and I'm just gonna let's go all the way down. Is that how? Oof. Looks rough. Grab my double click on this pencil tool. I'm gonna go all the way up to smooth. Doesn't get my shaky hand. Alright, put the glasses back on. Sounds like little eyebrows. And they should like come out to here. Maybe.
Push me down to the ground. What goes around comes around. You won't put the flame out. You can't get to me. Say what you wanna say. Go take it all away. But I'm here to stay. No, you can't get to me.
And maybe we don't even need these, right? Maybe just kinda needs to be like happy, but also like raw.
But
I miss music like this. I mean, I know that probably people still making it, but 2012 vibes. Do I connect those? No. Connect this one, yeah. A and then Command J. Minus, because there should be like 2 of them. No, okay. No, I'm gonna connect all these. Pen. Minus, we'll get rid of these hard corners. Those too many points. Minus. Yeah, and too many points. That right here. This way. Now I'm like, I don't know if I like this. Come into my, where is it? Scissors. I can never find the scissors. Scissors. Almost wanna like. Pen. Slick back down, and then this one could curve up a little. Yeah, maybe like this one and oh. Kind of meets, and then this one hangs down a little bit lower. Yeah, there we go. Alright, put that right there. Command J. That's smooth. And minus again. Trying to simplify all these anchors. Make sure we got like smooth edges. It's okay. I'm gonna get rid of this anchor too. There we go. Those rounded, make this one a little rounded. Bring this one down. Put one more spike on top of his head. Whoops. Copy. There we go. No? One more time. Right here. There it goes. Why does this one not like to be copied? Come like cool little. Ooh, that's maybe what I should do instead of like spikes all around. Maybe I just do like a little cluster of spikes in like certain places. Because it feels very like uniform right now. A lot of that detail will get lost too. That one. I like it. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. That right there. We'll slide this one right there. You want the end here? Okay. Now he does need some like inside too. Maybe it kind of goes like on these, yeah. Oop. I would, in theory, I would like to be able to give a little more uniqueness to each of these. But we're kind of just copying and pasting quickly right now. We're already over our hour, almost hour and a half now. Oh my god! Okay. Got a bit of a cactus guy here. He's looking halfway fairly decent. All this. Looks fun. He looks like a cool dude to hang out with. There. Could try to put a little tongue in there. What? Ayo. What'd you say? How would it go? Go right here. And there. Oh, too much. I'm gonna draw one more shape in here. Okay. Get rid of that. I grab this here, here, bam, knock it out. Draw another pen, just following this a little bit. And then grab that, I go Shift M, and then build into it. Boom. All grouped. I'm curious if I do, if what would happen if I just threw another outline on it with an effect path, offset path. I think I have to put Pathfinder add. Okay. Offset path, miter round. Let's do miter. Then I gotta put it out a little. I pull it in like that. Bump up the. It's tough with the oh, there we go. Yeah, now that looks a little. Well, if I go more, maybe this kind of like play on the kick-in part. I like that right there. Let's just leave that for a second. No, that's too crazy. I think this felt kind of. I think I'm just gonna leave it for now, and then I need a lime green, chrome silver, and then maybe like a terracotta orange. That's pretty lime greeny, right? Looking for like a pot clay orange kind of. Might be a little too dark. Let's give it a little more saturation. And then more yellow. No, that's too orange. That's pretty close. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the chrome silver. What's gonna be chrome silver? Maybe part of the can. Get in here. Got that here. That up. Eyedropper anywhere? Cool. Yeah, I'll just go fuck myself. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna grab the pen tool and we're gonna do like the quickest shadow job on this. Turn that off. Give me a darker green, like right there. It's a little too dark, but light them back up after. That's where I'd be hearing stuff. Oh, look who decided to come down. Alright, we might have to build this a little differently in the end here. Airpen. C, Command F, Command X, Command Shift V. There we go. Turn that off. You okay, Mac? Yeah, he's fine. I think this whole arm would get shaded, wouldn't it? Actually. Okay. One more. Be great. Kinda here. These kind of silver. No, make them like a little cancel, or make them the same as the terracotta. Let's try. We'll see what happens. I don't know if I'm gonna like this. Oh gosh, that's rough. This. I didn't build these sunglasses very well. What happens if I didn't make fire? Ate it. My only issue is it was supposed to be the other way around. Okay, make it this color. This. I dropped that. Give me this, this, this. Black. We'll just put a stroke back on this. On the inside? Outside? Inside. Yeah, all that over here. Command X. So I can delete all that, and then Command F. Command that. And this. Make it orange. Let's go on here. tad bit darker. I don't think I made a black and white copy. Shit. Yeah. Oh. Plot, Command X, go here, Command F, and then Command Shift forward, front bracket is what I did, I think. And then now I'm gonna take that Command G, and then I'm gonna grab my appearances again, add a stroke and a new layer. This fill is gonna go under the contents. My stroke will stay on top, and we can just build it up to whatever 9 looks like, and then we'll go path, offset path. Two pixels. Oh, we'll see. I don't know if this is gonna work. Pathfinder add. Interesting. Oh, because it's an ad. Maybe if I just take that off. And here, path, path, offset path. Not sure why. I'm getting confused. What's happening? Why is it not picking this? When I click on that, it has nothing. Okay, it's because the whole fucking. What's happening, bro? Why is this not working? All I'm trying to do is just give this there we go. Holy Jesus, why was that so hard? Hot black, there we go. Oh my god, so much better. Alright, Command Y, so I can see the outlines here. Is this what I'm selecting? What am I selecting? This one, Command Y. I'm gonna match this little corner right here-ish. Rotate. There, maybe? Get bigger. Put it down, move it over, make it smaller. That a shape, and then I'm gonna make it tongue colored. I'll fix these little eyebrows too. Bring him down, that isn't a like. That looks worried. I'm gonna grab these two and just bubble them up just a little bit, and then I'm gonna put the stroke form, I'm gonna put that one on. Come on. Okay, he actually looks kind of cool now. Anything over here that we're kind of forgetting? Like the little shading under the glasses or something? Or the shading on the terracotta? I think I'm not gonna go into that much more detail on that. I don't have a lot of time left. Wow! And G, okay. Go in and looks like pretty good. Just gonna save that. I'll get rid of this. It needs to be a triangle too. Kind of like put that here. We'll see how we can fit that in more. Go grab these, Command Shift O. We get the outlines. Come in here and grab this K and just put it up a little bit bigger, fix some of the kerning in here. And a little these just add a bit bigger, let's move that over. Grab this and just stretch it out a little bit more. Okay. You can grab this too. Just some fine tuning details here. Okay. How can we get like a triangle to fit back here? Whoop. And I also want to take the original T C. Oh, my booty. I only got 15 minutes. I did want to get this mocked up on a fucking... Would have liked to get this mocked up too, but I don't know if we're gonna have all that time. Path, offset path. The path finder. Set. Oh. Path finder add. Then add in double fill. Actually, not two fills. All the way down. We'll bring that down to here. This fill will be so close. Come on. Oh. I'm gonna add another fill. Guess I'm gonna make this one black. Actually, nope. This one, the green. Okay, the green, there we go. And here, the fill, path, offset path. Make it bigger. Fill it in like that, and then we're gonna do one more stroke. Path, offset path again. Make this one go to the edge here. Then I'm gonna bump it up extra thick. Don't forget to do the path finder. I'm gonna turn this inner stroke into white instead, or maybe like this. So I think the colors could be need to be worked with a little bit more. I don't know if these two are really comboing together that great. Make this centered too. Make cactus just a little smaller. That up. This orange and green is like hurting my eyes. Doesn't look horrible. Save it. And come back into here. I think it's like the dull brownness of this like vibrant, overly vibrant green. It's killing it. The more yellow kind of helped it. Yellow and blue. Then I think the other problem is this orange is too burnt. Good on the offset. I want to center. Kind of fun. What's this one doing? Where's this one? Okay, that's good. Trying to do just a little more detail work. Not like static about this logo, but I think for an hour, 2 hours, it's not awful. This is awful right here. What's going on? Hmm. And Shift V, object, expand. This, Shift. Back, got the terracotta pot as 1, and then I'm gonna come into the, do this the right way, add a path, turn up the stroke, turn it to white real quick so we can see it, stroke, outside, do like that. Then my object expand again. This one thing, grab our triangle and delete that. hold on. The way my layers, this and this, drag. Okay, that's really awesome. I fucking love it, actually. But green is just like powering. And just want to cancel. Like kind of a dark gray, but not too dark. Get rid of this. This. Candles. Trying to give it a little bit of shadowing here. I don't know if this is really gonna work, but give it a shot real quick. I think it needs more space. I think it does need that breathing room back. I think that's what it's missing. I do like the punchiness of it, but yeah, look at and he fits right in there too. I'm sorry, but this wants to live inside a circle. I'm changing triangle to circle. Doesn't even need it. Doesn't even need it. I'm gonna go Command C. We're gonna pop open Photoshop. Look at that, we already got that shit open too. I'm gonna go to my downloads real quick. Metal can. Oh, it's another zip. It's an Illustrator? No. Does it look funky? I don't know. Filter, distort. Oh no. We go here, distortion hands, and then actually we gotta convert to a smart object, and then grab these hands, and then I can grab that, and then we can go here, and we can go arch, and then we'll make sure we're bending it the right way, and maybe like a -10. Like arch is what we want. We want that arch. We want it. Alright. That on top, mask it onto there and put it as a multiply? Sure. Alright. Very quickly. I'll grab this shape. This here. Off. Right, and then I'm gonna grab another one. This. Just gonna lower, make it a little darker. And then kind of just gonna fuck it up. Right, put that right here. Just smart object. Here. Go filter, blur, motion blur. But just offset just a little. Here. Then we go filter. Utilize, and then filter Gaussian blur again. No, motion. Actually, let's try the blur gallery and path blur real quick. Give me a cool tilt and spin. We're gonna do amount. Really crank it up to get everything blended together. Hit okay. I'm gonna go filter. Liquify. Okay, sure. Make my brush real big. Just want to get some of these shapes moving a little bit more. Hit it with like command. Actually, we'll do a color gradient overlay. There, cells, neutrals, grays, orange, pink, basics, natural. Wait, cloud, I kind of saw. Oh, the YSOM. Alrighty. Oh. I think it looks pretty cool. Said, design a brand identity for a cactus that dances in the energy drink space. The brand's vibe should feel chaotic and use colors of lime green and chrome silver. The logo must include a triangle. I didn't use a triangle. Maybe on the triangles and the little spikes. And I missed the silver, but I wanted to make his terracotta feet. Oh yeah, that was my other excuse. You're right. Kicking cactus juice. Wait, what was the... Oh, what was the thing from Avatar? The juice that they drank? Was it cactus juice? Yeah, it was cactus juice. It's just funny because I just called it like cactus juice. I was like, wait, I think that's from somewhere. Alrighty. Another design day down. We did the brand Blitz, what I'm calling it. We'll do another one next Thursday. I think it's just good practice, if anything. Let's see here. Alrighty. I'm gonna end the stream there for now. We'll be back on in a few hours for some Overwatch, some gaming. I appreciate y'all hanging out, checking out the stream, chatting, talking with me through my designs. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed your time in the stream, don't forget to follow on Twitch, sub to the YouTube. It goes to our goal up there in the top. When we hit that goal, we're going to be giving away something from the Etsy shop. The Etsy shop is linked down below. I do graphic design, as you see. You can go check out Etsy, go check out my personal portfolio, my professional work. If you want to work with me, you can hit me up in the email, DMs, or you can join the Discord. You can send me your designs, you can send me your clips on Discord, so join that. And then don't forget to go follow on the social medias. Hopefully some new stuff coming out. Hopefully I can clip some stuff from here and get a little video going for some design. But yeah, other than that, if you enjoyed your time, again, don't forget to follow on Twitch, sub to the YouTube. That's how you know when I go live. But until next time, peace out, much love. See y'all later. Bye.